What's up, YouTube? Freq-Out Radio, back with another video. I'm Will. That's Belle. She's a nut. She just ran through a bunch of sticker bushes like a freaking maniac. She ran all the way across. This is high tide, really high. This is the highest I've ever seen it. She ran all the way across and back. If you see right down there's a bunch of sticker bushes. She literally ran right through that. Wacko. So I brought a few different HTs today. Excuse me while I have a sip of coffee and then drag off the old white coffin stick. But all right, so I bought them all, but I brought the K5 Plus. I have the UV25 at the house. It is windy out today, so I'm not going to stay long. I'm worried about the antenna I have on that painter's pole extension on my balcony. Man, it is windy. Testing, 1, 2, 3, K5 Plus, Nagoya 701G. All right, well, I caught the end of that. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
All right, so let me drop that down a little bit. Man, it is chilly out, and she's soaking wet, so I know she's gonna be cold. I don't want to stay too long. All right, so that's that one. I got the one of my favorite new drivers. Testing, Retevis RA89 Nagoya 701G. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
3 testing.
Okay. And give me a second to get settled here. Baofeng BF-F8HP Pro with the Smiley 5/8. Low power. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Yeah, really clear. One of the new ones I brought today, which is a really good HT. I mean, it's more business-esque. Is the Retevis RT29. These things are powerful.
16.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. We're about, let's just say 2 miles out, 1.8, 1.9, something like that. But I think this thing would hit with the stock antenna. These things are really powerful. Even though it says, you know how on some HTs, 5 watts just seems like a cleaner 5 watts than other 5 watts? Don't know if you know what I mean, but it's weird. Like 5 watts on a Yaesu FT65 feels stronger than 5 watts on, let's say, a Tidradio, you know? And I think it's the build quality, obviously. And I don't want to spill that. Probably gonna. But yeah, this tactical antenna is pretty decent. These unscrew right here. So the barrel, the base of the antenna, serves as, you could unscrew this and screw one of those antennas that doesn't have the antenna hole in it, like for SMA, female or male. You can unscrew this and put one of those fixed antennas on the top of this to use as well. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Testing, 1, 2, 3,
if you're looking for range, this will probably be one of the best HTs you can get for range, because you know, it's business. I bought 3 of these off eBay, 3 of the RT29s for, I want to say, 50 bucks. I think he had them up for 65. I offered him 50 and he took it. I was really stoked about that. So what else we got in there? And the big boy, now that I have the Retevis MA1 at the house with the Surecom SR112 connected to it, I could bring this baby out now. I don't need this essentially anymore for the where is it? It's on low. Now it's on low. Testing UV25 signal stick. Testing UV25 signal stick. Very clear. Very clear. All right, so let me raise this up. I keep doing that to you guys. My apologies. So I'm gonna say round 1. Let's do a quick round 1 again. Testing. Oops. Let me lower that down. Let me lower that. Testing. Baofeng BF-F8HP Pro Smiley 5/8.
BF-F8HP Pro Smiley 5/8.
Love these BF-F8HP Pro. I love those. I like them a lot.
I like you a lot.
Had to do it to you. Testing RA89 low power Nagoya 701G.
Testing RA89 low.
Okay. Dropped out on the end there. Baofeng K5 Plus low power Nagoya 701G.
Baofeng K5 Plus low power Nagoya 701G.
Another YouTuber did a range test of these things. Yeah, granted he was out in Nevada. He had a really clean line of sight, but he got 11 or 12 miles simplex K5 Plus to K5 Plus with the stock antenna, I believe. No, I'm sorry. He had the Nagoya 701C, I believe, on those, or 771. The smaller one, I think it's like an 8-inch or 9-inch. It's not this small.
No Jack C today.
What was that? Oh, for those of you that watch the channel, I sometimes get there's a pet place across from me. Sometimes I pick them up. Testing K5 Plus Nagoya 701G low power.
Nagoya 70.
Doesn't really hold. This Nagoya I bought off buy2wayradio.com. I talked with the owner because it has a sticker on it, and that's a #1 sign for a knockoff or a counterfeit. But he swears to me they're real, and if they are fake, they're pretty good fakes. So hit him up. I talked to him. He said he bought what he bought, and he's selling them out. Once they're gone, they're gone. He switched over to Mellow Wave, which I do want to get one of those to test one of those antennas out. I heard they were decent.
16.
So what I did is, because you can't change the power level from the unit, I put channel 14, 462, 5500 on low, 15 is 462, 5500 medium, and then 16 is 452, 5500 on high power.
15.
So we'll try low power. Testing RT29 tactical antenna low power. Yeah.
15.
Maybe medium power. Testing medium power RT29 tactical antenna.
16.
Testing 1 2 3 testing.
Testing 1 2 3 testing.
Yeah, and that's not with the whip extended. Let me extend this tactical whip. go back to low.
14.
Testing, low power RT29. Testing, RT29, low power.
Testing, RT29, low power.
So that's good. If you wanted to conserve power and your battery, carry one of these things and keep it on folded, and then when you need it, just pop the extension out. Man, it is windy as all hell out here. Coffee break. Feel like I'm on a union job. Man, it is windy. Holy smokes. I haven't got blown like this since high school. Man. It is windy. All right, so I love this HT. Even though it's big and bulky, I just love this thing. I use this as my base unit for all this testing for the past 3 or 4 months, and you know, I got 2 batteries, 5300 milliamp, 5200 milliamp, and these things last forever. I only used it for the Surecom antenna range testing, and it lasts literally a month. But you know, now I got the MA1 hooked up to the Surecom. Man, very impressive. So now I get to use this out here, which is good. Testing UV25 signal stick. Never fails. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 testing.
Testing 1 2 3 testing.
Yeah, good shit hits the fan scenarios. This would be a really good HT to have, and the RT. I mean, all these essentially. You can get a bubble wrap if shit goes south. Those BF-888s, Baofengs, and those clones. Those will be like gold. You could probably get for a 2-watt BF-888. If shit ever goes south, you could probably get a pig, 3 chickens, and some coal for 1 HT. And that's a lot. Testing 1 2 3 testing.
Testing 1 2 3 testing.
When, not if, but when shit goes south, you're not going to believe how much bartering is going to be going on. It's going to be huge. And the shows and the movies that depict how it's going to be are usually spot on. The Book of Eli, Denzel Washington, great flick. I think that is true, especially with regards to religion. And, you know, I made a YouTube short about the prepper disc, about that being such an appraised item. You know, everyone's looking. If you had that last prepper disc, and it was you had the last one, how important and how coveted that would be. Like, how many people would be after you for that frickin' prepper disc, like the Bible that he was holding in that movie. Really good movie. If you've never seen it, check that movie out. It's really good. I Am Legend, another classic. So you can take all those movies and kind of mash them up and get a basic idea of what it's going to be like. It's very intriguing. Testing BF-F8HP Pro, Smiley 5/8.
Testing BF-F8HP Pro, Smiley 5/8.
That probably took, well, it's round 3 right now because I'm compulsive. But this, hold the signal, clarity, this probably took round one. And I'm surprised the RA89 didn't do that good today. Belle, over here. Where'd you go? You gotta watch her. So what scares me is sometimes like she'll venture off close in proximity, but if she's 50 feet away and she sees a squirrel or something, she's gone. You know, and 1 second I knew where she was, and then she'll be gone. And there's a bunch of traffic out there. It's my worst fear. But I don't want to keep her tied up to a rope, or, you know, I want her to get the luxury of having free range, you know. But at the cost of losing her, no. So it's a battle with myself all the time with that. Testing, RA89 Retevis, Nagoya 509 701G.
Testing RA89 Retevis. Nagoya 509 701G.
Yeah, just in case you missed the mix-up, I repeated it for you, or my Surecom did. But that was a pretty good. See, as soon as you think you got one as a clear winner, one steps up. Testing, K5 Plus, Nagoya 701G, low power.
Low power.
That sounded good from what I caught of it. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3.
All right, very clear. So now it's a three-way tie. So yeah, conditions are huge. I was showing Miss Kelly, my girl, you know, I was explaining to her about skipping off the ionosphere yesterday and how that essentially works and how quick the conditions can change. And around 1 o'clock yesterday, I was picking up on 27025. I had people from Louisiana. I caught somebody out in Texas and somebody right here in about an hour south of me, Atlantic City, New Jersey. She was like, wow. I said, yeah, those conditions can change literally in minutes. And 10 minutes later, most of those contacts were gone. She was like, wow, that was quick. I said, that's how it works. So you gotta stay on it. And she's like, chime in and start talking. I said, I don't know CB lingo. You know, it's a different, breed of radio, essentially. Not that I couldn't figure it out. You just sound like an idiot if you don't know the lingo. Testing, RT29, Tidradio tactical antenna, low power.
Testing, RT29, Tidradio tactical antenna, low power.
So really good unit. I just wish the audio was clearer on that. These are old. I want to say these are like 10 to 12 years old. And it's weird because just getting into the hobby in the past year, you know, I'm thinking, oh, RA89, brand new HT. It's actually been out for like 7 years, 6 years. So, you know, what I think is a new radio is new to me, but it's been in the industry for a really long time. And I was checking price comparisons about, you know, when these things were released as opposed to now. And you probably could have picked up that RT29 for $30 at one point. Now they're 70, you know, because the hobby is getting popular again. So let me drop you guys down a little bit. So yeah, obviously inflation goes with, you know, demand. How obviously you know that. But yeah, shout out to Wawa. I want my money for putting your coffee on display here. You can send the check right to 2020 Mockingbird Lane. I don't know if it's the numbers are correct, but if you know that address from what TV show, put it in the comments. Mockingbird Lane. Testing, BF-F8HP Pro, Smiley 5/8, low power.
Testing BF-F8HP Pro, Smiley 5/8, low power.
Yeah, this is a winner. Absolutely, that was super clear. The only thing I don't like is the gain on that. I don't know how many dB gain that mic is, or how many watts that is. I'm sorry, that speaker is. I would imagine it's 1 watt. Some are 2. If it's 1, I wish it would be 2. If it's 2, I wish it would be 3, because struggle. You got to crank that thing damn near 90% all the way up to hear it, especially on windy days. RA89, low power, Nagoya 701G.
RA89, low power, Nagoya 701G.
Let's hit the noise canceling at the touch of a button. Testing, 1, 2, 3, noise canceling, Retevis RA89.
Testing 1, 2, 3, noise canceling, Retevis RA89.
You can hear the digitalization. If that's a word, I believe it is. It's digitized now, but you can hear that in your voice. It's when you're on DMR or what have you. You could definitely hear when I first heard it, I was like, ew, DMR sucks. And I'm still not a fan of it. Some people like it, some don't. Just not a fan. Like the network radios and all that. Does it have its part and place in radio? Yeah, but for the real radio enthusiast and hobbyists, it's not. I wouldn't say it's a critical part of your comms, but let's say, World War III breaks out and we deploy somewhere. Not going to mention any countries. You guys know where we would. So, say we set deployment, and we're in midst of a war, okay, and for whatever reason, we lose power, okay, or we know we're going to lose power. The rapid radios, the POC link radios, which I just received. POC link sent me a pair of those units. They are pretty cool in regards to you can make your own group. You can join anybody's group. There's no limit to the contacts. You can use your app. You can open the app, give out your 2 units to your son, your daughter, and use your phone as another unit, which is great. All GPS. I don't enable GPS because I don't want nobody knowing where I'm at. If I want to be found, I'll enable the GPS, but I don't want to be found unless I need to be found. As a prepper, small time prepper, I don't like to be targeted with marketing. I just don't like your phone collecting data on you. And I want to say about 5 years ago, data took over in this country as the number one marketing angle target. One's data that they collect on people for marketing. It's all for marketing, how they target you individually for, obviously everyone here knows if you talk about college courses, the next day or that night, you're looking through your social media and you got Rowan College pops up. You know how it works. You talk about, it's weird because they're even equating that or transferring that into YouTube now, because I'll talk about something and then I'll see that on my homepage pop up on my YouTube. Like, man, how are they even doing that into YouTube now? It's like they'll hear you talking about something and then shoot videos right to your YouTube channel on your homepage. It's weird. Actually very scary. And me and my buddies always talk on the Doomsday Radio Preppers channel on Zello. If you guys don't know about it, come on over, join the channel. you'll get trusted in and join the conversation. We talk about radios mostly, but prepping, radio talk, very, very knowledgeable channel. If you don't know something or we don't know something to help you out, we can find the answer. You got guys in there that, as I always say and make not fun of, but, jokingly I'll say, you got people that sleep on oatmeal. Essentially, people take their bed frames out and use 5-gallon buckets and lit them up. And basically, you're sleeping on wheat or flour or oatmeal or beans, rice. It's smart, but I just don't have the capacity right now living in a 1-bedroom apartment here in Jersey, getting raped for a 1-bedroom apartment. But yeah, if I had a home front, like a farm and the room to do it, I would definitely be right there with the guys that do it. Would I be riding a bike to light up my dining room table? No, but I would definitely be more involved in the prepping game. My buddy Dano from Bookham, from PA, he's always telling me for loadout situations to have at least 3 days of food and essentials for everyone in your direct group. So if it's you and your wife and 2 kids, make sure you have food for everybody in your group for 3 days. That'll give you enough time for preparation and to get where you're going to go if you have a spot. First and foremost, figure out a spot that you guys are going to go. So if the grid goes down and everyone's got their iPhone 19 Plus Pros, $1,800 phones, they're not going to be worth a penny when the grid goes down. You might as well just use them as a paperweight, or if you have Meshtastic or a prepper disc, then they'll be useful. But make sure, a beginning prepper, if you're just getting into it, first and foremost, have food and water. Actually, first and foremost, have a plan implemented, mapped out. Even if it's basic, just have a plan ready. If point A is compromised, have a plan B. If plan B is compromised, have at least 1, 2, or 3 options. Then the food, then communications, because communication is going to be key after around, the first couple of days you're going to be in shock trying to figure out where are we going to go, where are we going to eat, this and that. And then, day 3, you're like, where's Charlie? Or where's Mark? Or where's Janet? I don't know. You didn't check on them? No, we had to get the hell out of there. Have your communications in line. Have all your frequencies set. All your CTCSS codes and all that. Have everything loaded up to the radios you're going to use for communication when things go south. Because it's going to happen. The way just things are heading. No, easy. The way things are heading, it's just almost a guarantee something's going to happen. And like a gun, I'd rather have one and not need it than need it and not have one. And that essentially, you can imply that to everything I discuss on my channel. Do you need 15 Meshtastic nodes? No. But if things went south, are they going to be very useful? Absolutely. Or do you need 55 HTs? No. But if shit goes south, are those going to be like gold? Absolutely. So I'll do one more round, guys, and I'm going to get out of here. Coffee's getting cold. My dog's getting cold. She's probably got stickers all stuck in her. She's a wacko. Testing. Low power. UV25 signal stick.
Low power UV25
I was right.
Signal stick.
So many antenna names, and it's hard to keep up with technology in general. you know, by the time you buy a phone and halfway pay it off, they got 3 other versions of that phone out, new or updated. So it's hard to stay, unless you just got loads of money falling out your butt. It's hard to stay. Financially, it's hard to stay on top of the ever-growing, everyday electronic battle we got going on. We're trying to stay, you know, all these companies are trying to stay ahead of each other with new technologies and newer phones, and so to stay in that race, you need to be rich, and to stay in the know-how of it all, you know, how to stay, know how to use everything and utilize certain things. And you know, if say you're a computer engineer and you don't touch any software for 10 years, you get back into the game, it's gonna look like freaking you know, hieroglyphics to you. You know what I mean? So you got to stay with. I was telling my son, learn AI. Does it suck? Yeah, it sucks. Is it cool to look at and play with? Yeah, it's fun. But is there a serious side to it? Absolutely. So learn AI. If you got kids, teach them how to use AI, because that is where we're headed, folks. I hate to say it. It sucks to say it. But face recognition has been going on for years. If you got an iPhone and you swipe your thumb across it, they got your thumbprint. If you sent in to get, I want to see where my relatives are from, and you spit in a cup, now they got your DNA. So it's all geared. It's a facade. There is a hidden agenda in this country, and it sucks. There are higher ups. You think a lot of people, the president sucks. It's the president's fault. This and that. The president isn't anything compared to what's really going on in this country. And for those of you that know or have an open mind, congratulations to you. And for those of you that are blind, you need to open your eyes and realize what's going on in this country, in this world, as a matter of fact. Especially over here in the States. There is a hidden agenda with the uppers in this country, and it's been going on for a long time. Sometimes I wish I was oblivious and just an idiot and go to 7-Eleven every morning, get the same damn cup of coffee, go to the same job, and just, you know, programmed like they want to program you. But in the same breath, I could say I'm glad I'm not programmed in that genre of people. And I call those people lost, but you can be found. And on that note, the clear winner today for me would be, without having a clear advantage with a whip antenna or something like that, or power output, probably going to be the BF-F8HP Pro again. $65 right now. It was $69 for a really long time, so wait for a sale. Pick that unit up. It's a really good unit. I'm not sponsored by any of these HTs. Nobody sends me anything. I do get, you know, prepper discs, and that was sent to me, and rapid radio and POC link radios and other items get sent to me on a smaller scale, but I've yet to find a radio company that wants to sponsor me. So if anyone out there listening and wants to sponsor me, I'm looking for somebody. But if not, I'll just keep buying them. I don't care. People are like, why do you record all your, why do you do what you do? I just record what I'm doing. Would I be out here with her and a cup of coffee with my book bag doing this right now? Yeah, I'm just recording it. So stay safe, stay healthy, guys. Keep your loved ones close, and always keep your head on a swivel. And you know what I say. 7.3s, and in the antenna game and with radio, height is might, and that is true. No matter what, you can have 1,000 watts on the ground and 2 watts 1,000 feet in the air, and 2 watts will outdo that every time. So height is might, guys, and 7.3s. And from me and Bella here, and the neck fat of dirty Jersey, we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.